obetiasie ye ni so ade hu ne se ye besom ni asom sompa Ghana Shippers Authority
Contact the Mother News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories this morning. The Ghana Shippers Authority has carried out its fourth sensitization workshop for haulage truck owners and drivers in Tema to deliberate on key issues that impact the conduct of transit trade along Ghana's transit corridor. Now, the authority has over the years collaborated with key stakeholders in the trade and transport industry in finding solutions to challenges. Speaking at the workshop, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Madam Benonita Bismarck, urged all truck drivers to use the e-platform as their first point of call for issues along the corridor. According to her, the authority last year, in addition to the usual road safety issues that characterized the engagement, also initiated a discussion on the carriage of dangerous, hazardous cargo to ensure that beyond government's effort at regulating the transportation of hazardous cargo, regular sensitization of key stakeholders was equally necessary to serve as a risk prevention and mitigation measures. The CEO said the event of January 2022 at Apiate in the Western region reinforces the conviction to mainstreaming sensitization on the precautionary measures to be taken in the carriage of dangerous cargo, as well as the recommended actions by the driver in the event of accident exposure.
We did some sensitization. It was really quite strange that we thought about it, that we needed to sensitize the drivers, particularly on the carriage of dangerous cargo. And some of the drivers didn't know. They didn't know the nature of the cargo that we were carrying, to know that if there was an incident, what they should do. And what the gentleman from EPA said is it's important that whatever cargo you carry, it tells you exactly what to do in the event of any incident. So when we did it last year, it was quite revealing, and they asked for a follow-up. Then the issue of APAT happened, which is very unfortunate. That's not to say that we have been able to resolve it, but I think we should continue with the sensitization so that those who carry dangerous cargo, particularly along the transit corridors, into corridor, into the land, they are aware of what they're carrying. They need to follow all the instructions, and in the event of any incident, how to react to save lives and also to save the cargo. So it's important that we continue with this and move it across the country. In collaboration with all the stakeholders that we've got here to be the police, the customs division, we also have the EPA, so that we ensure that all these drivers are well sensitized on what to do in the event of anything. We have the e-platform. When there are issues, they come on the e-platform. And at that point also we were able to let them know that the e-platform was available. I mentioned the numbers today. So people will call in the event of anything and then quickly, real-time assist them. So there has been some improvement, but indeed there's more to do. There's room for improvement, as my class 1 teacher used to tell me. So we're going to continue with the work that we ensure that our roads are safe. Like my minister is.
You heard the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, Madam Benonita Bismarck, speaking to Maritime and Port News. Now, speaking at the workshop, the General Manager, Marketing and Corporate Affairs at the Ghana Port and Harbours Authority, GPHA, Mrs. Esther Jebidonko, also lauded the Shippers Authority for such a brilliant idea to maintain safety on our road corridors.
Applaud Ghana Shippers Authority for the continuous organization of this particular program. As you may have gathered from the speeches that has come already, the drivers and owners of trucks are very crucial in the transportation of the cargo that we bring to the port and of course deliver to the owners. Without them, the cargo will not go to their destination, and so they are very critical in the chain. And there are a lot of stakeholders that they come into contact whilst they are on the corridor to their destination. And so these various stakeholders have various rules and regulations that they they need to abide with. And so it is very prudent that Ghana Shippers Authority have dedicated the various years to bring new policies, new regulations, and all emphasize some of these happenings to them over the years. I think that it's making an impact. We have so far been able to tell them what is expected of them, what they should do en route to their destinations. They also have been able to let them know the people that they will be dealing with and the infractions and the punitive actions that goes with it. And the fact that they play a critical role and their actions and inactions can affect the delays or the promptness of the cargo reaching the destination is in the good direction.
You heard Madam Esther JP Donko. She is the General Manager, Marketing and Corporate Affairs at the Ghana Port and Harbours Authority, speaking to Maritime and Port News at the 4th Sensitization Workshop for Haulage Truck Owners and Drivers in Tema, organized by the Ghana Shippers Authority. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The director of the Port of Tema, Sandro Poco, has encouraged women in the maritime and shipping industry to take part in the IMO CEO Leadership Program, which is focused on equipping women with leadership skills and confidence to enable them participate in decision-making. This, according to her, is a way of encouraging gender equality in the maritime industry for a sustainable tomorrow. Now, speaking at the celebration of the International Women's Day organized by Women's International Shipping and Trading Association, Westa Ghana, in the Western region, she indicated that having women in positions of authority is crucial, but that must come on the back of seafaring experience. She said it is imperative that women's role in maritime activities are advanced by ensuring there are opportunities for them to be educated and gain experience. That effort to ensure some are acknowledged in order to harness gender fairness in nation's maritime trade. Women have to be allowed to play significant roles. In our final story, nearly 100 additional companies, including Maersk, have joined the Climate Pledge, an environmental initiative in part led by Amazon, where signatories commit to achieving full decarbonization of their operations by 2040, 10 years ahead of the Paris Agreement. Maersk becomes the first large shipping company to join the shipping program that includes more than 300 corporations from across the globe. Now, Maersk, like all companies committing to the Climate Pledge, agrees to start immediately measuring and reporting greenhouse gas emissions on a regular basis. All the companies must also implement decarbonization strategies in line with the Paris Agreement through real business changes and innovations, including efficiency improvement, renewable energy, material reduction, and other carbon emission elimination strategies. Finally, any participant in the pledge that has not achieved carbon neutrality from its operations by 2040 agrees to implement quantifiable, real, permanent, and social beneficial offset to neutralize any remaining emissions from their operations. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also log on to Omanfm for more Maritime and Port News on YouTube and on Facebook on the 2TVGH, and listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwikwa Boateng. Have a great day.
Yen so kwan so dwuma